Hello, our dear steering committee. Since you cannot come to us this year, we decided to bring the South to you, and we're gonna start at the Authors Park. We'll begin at the Authors Park. Why is it called this way? Because it's named after famous authors, mainly from the Jewish world. And since it's branded as an author's park, there's a library here. People can bring, take, and read books here. So the park has a really interesting story. It begins with an idea, an architectural idea. It's called a garden city. The idea is to have streets and neighborhoods, and between them, gardens. That's why it's called a garden city. The idea is actually really nice. Neighborhoods with small gardens and parks in between them. That's really nice. The thing is, well, it's the 50s. The country is a 2-year-old baby. Nobody has the time, the money to build gardens in the middle of the desert. The main problem was the municipality never really had a financial plan to build and reserve the park, which is pretty important, don't you think? You don't build a park and expect it to grow on its own, right? So what happened was big gaps were left between the neighborhoods and the streets, and they were really ugly, neglected, and scary. Until when, do you ask? Until the new municipality came. And they had a goal to make the streets safe and pleasant to walk at, also at night. Now, what's so special about it? Well, it has no fences. You can come any time of the day, from anywhere you want. You go through a really long distance without even feeling it, and it feels really safe. It connects the two parts of the neighborhood, and within it, small alleys, dead-end roads, and streets. The park is small. It gives you a feeling as if there's many people, even when there's few. That way, there's a sense of security at night. The park has playgrounds, workout facilities, green grass, shops, and so much more. This place really brings people together, and it kick-started 2 amazing projects. Let's hear it from the people who did it all.
So hi, I'm Noah, and I'm a community organizer in Reshet Be'er Sheva. So Reshet, it's a communal organization. We believe in building communities in cities and in neighborhoods. So the base of the Reshet is to connect those people and to create a net of young adults that try and want to be effective. So about the partnership with Montreal, I believe it's from the beginning of the Reshet, about 5 years ago. The real people that gave us the ability to create those stuff together. When we talk about the park, so I think the first thing when the Reshet came up, we wanted people to meet each other and to feel that they are not alone. And we believe that the first thing that keeps you here is to feel that you're not alone, and you can see people the same age as you, the same level as you, around you, that you feel that you're not just alone in the desert. And I think the park, especially now in the Corona time, actually gives the answer for that, because you can walk around here and you see people doing a picnic outside, or meeting, or walking with their dog, or jogging, or doing exercise, and you feel there's a vibration and there are people around you, and it's a center, it's the real center. And we truly believe that the open spaces and the outside spaces, it's something that we really need to take care as a community and as young adults, that we can try to build together again.
My name is Ronnie Rangold. I'm 31 from Be'er Sheva. I'm a lawyer and a young entrepreneur. I have a coffee shop here in this lovely place that you can see. My business with my partners is a small place. You can call it a coffee shop or a bar or a place for a young family, but it's a place for everyone to come and enjoy good food, a cup of coffee, and most of all, a special environment. So actually we are 3 couples, the owner of the coffee shop, and us, after we finished university and now that we're building our families, we thought what we want to have, and we want to have a place exactly for that, for the community, for young families and all kind of people to gather around, to meet and to have a really, really special experience in the park and not in a closed space. The most special thing about our business is that it's in the park and it's very, very small. We are a business, but all of us are very, very friendly. This is the first thing that is most important for us, that everyone that comes to our coffee shop welcomed with a smile. Before we want to take your money, We want to know you. This is part of what the environment gives us on the park, because it's very laid back and very, very friendly and community. I hope that we'll just continue with our vision, and we'll make it possible for people from all kind of age groups or to live together and to get to know each other and to care about each other.
Right now, we're at the old city of Be'er Sheva. Personally, my favorite place in town. And if you haven't been here yet, shame on you. The old city is developing like crazy now. And we have the amazing people who believe in it and develop it to thank for this. One of the strongest developers is Mickey Howard. Just recently, he reopened a new hotel. And I want to remind you, we're in the middle of a world crisis. And not just any hotel, he reopened the first hotel of the Negev, who's also called the Negev Hotel.
Okay, my name is Mickey Howard, Michael Howard. I studied industrial engineering, and 8 years ago I opened a business of short and long-term rentals here in Be'er Sheva. This hotel is an historical landmark of the history of Be'er Sheva in the Negev. It was established in 1949, the first hotel of Be'er Sheva after the Independence War. At these days, it was the hotel to come and visit and stay here. And Jews actually from all around the world stayed here and slept here for the first weeks when they came to Israel. About 12 months ago, we decided to take this hotel and to renovate it and to bring it back to this glory days of the Negev in Be'er Sheva. I'm extremely proud of it to be one of the developers of the city. And I know that I'm part of this huge change Be'er Sheva is going through. Well, the COVID-19 crisis, that's a good question. How are we coping with it? It's not easy. Luckily for us, Be'er Sheva, it's kind of a business city, so we still have some of our clients. In some way, it helps us to cut the losses. So I really, really hope here that in a few months from now, we'll see nicer days. On behalf of the Domus team, I want to welcome you and to invite you, the steering committee, to Be'er Sheva, and to see with your eyes the development and the change this city, Be'er Sheva, is going through. Thank you very much.
So, this was just 3 out of many things that are happening now in the city. Hope to see you here next year. Litraot.